164, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6.
Contact ground on 121.6. Casual deploy.
Color delivery, good day, Etihad 560 information. Sierra requesting our clearance to Abu Dhabi. Then to Abu Dhabi via the XB1 Delta departure, then is 5 runway 33 right, then is a climb to 60,000 departure on 119.75, clock 1731, Etihad 560.
Etihad 560, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.6.
Ground is on 121.6, Etihad 560, bye bye.
Grade 5. This information Lima is requesting IFR clearance to
I'm heading clearance in just a second.
clear to Paris via the E1 to Bravo departure, then it's 5 expect runway 15 right, then should climb to 6,000 feet, departure on 119.75, squawk 4356 and 4685.
Air France 685, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6 when ready.
Yeah, a very good morning, Emirates 816. Boeing 777 at gate 305. Fire clearance. As far, please. To Dubai via bit 21, Delta departure. Then as far as from climb 6,000. Departure will be on 119.75, squawk 4243, we can expect runway 33 left, Emirates 816.
Emirates 816, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.6.
We are driving via Air 459, coming to pick up my IFR clearance to Jeddah.
Contact clearance, stand by.
Requesting IFR clearance to Bahrain.
Stand by, you're number 1.
Clearance delivery information Alpha Airbus A321 request IFR clearance to Medina.
Clearance on request, stand by.
61 request push and start.
Egypt Air 861, say again please.
Clearance to the ECS 554, clearance to Abu Dhabi, filed information, Quebec.
Stand by, you're number 1.
ECS 554, we need runway 15 left if possible. Ground to the ECS 554, clearance to Abu Dhabi, filed information, Quebec.
Friday clearance, Saudi 510. It's Dan 205. We're 772 with information the hotel requesting IFR clearance to Kuwait. Clear to Kuwait via the Orly 1 Delta departure then as filed. Runway 33 right, initial climb to 6,000, departure on 119.75, squawk 6641, Saudi 510.
8959 requesting IFR clearance as filed.
Good morning, it's Saudi 35 Tango, information Gulf, requesting IFR clearance to Tehran. Saudi 35 Tango clear to Tehran, overlock 1 Juliet, departure then as filed, take off runway 15, climb flight level, correction flight, climb to 6,000, then departure 119.75, squawk 1445.
Clearance to the ECS 554, clearance to Abu Dhabi, filed information, Quebec. 144, your runway 15 left, get 554. Clear to Abu Dhabi, the Hotel 2 Bravo departure runway 15 right, initial climb 6,000 feet, the departure frequency 119.7 incoming, get the squawk code one more time.
Everyone outside the course are clearance to Beirut Airport.
Saudi 1 Alpha, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6 when ready.
Control Airport, this is Saudi 1 Alpha, the course are clearance to Jeddah Airport.
King Khalid Control. Speedbird 258 Heavy here, looking for IFR clearance to Heathrow with information whiskey on board. Runway 33 right, rather Ivno to Delta departure, then as filed, initial climb 6,000 feet, departure on 119.75, squawk 7552, Speedbird 258 Heavy.
Speedbird 258, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6.
Clear to the master via down 1 Delta departure, then S5 runway 33 right, initial climb 6,000, departure on 119.75, squawk 2413.
XY 1057, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6 when ready.
Contact ground on 121 detected. Thank you.
Venice 5, departure runway 155, initial climb to 5,000, departure, contact on 119.75, squawk 643
Saudi 3 Zulu, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6.
Good day, ETR 554 clearance to Abu Dhabi X filed, information feedback, type A320.
Clearance to Dubai via the Hotel 1 Delta departure, runway 33 right, initial climb 6,000, departure frequency 119.75, squawk 2475, guided by 856.
Guided by 856, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6.
121.6, guided by 856.
King Khalid International, good morning. Speedbird 258 Heavy here, looking for IFR clearance to Heathrow with information Victor on board. Runway 15 right, via the Ivo 2 Bravo departure, then as filed, initial climb to 5,000 feet, departure on 119.75, squawk 6232, Speedbird 258 Heavy.
Qatar 1173, IFR to Doha with information whiskey. Clear to Hamad via the Hotel 2 Diego departure, 6,000, then 37,000, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 119.75, squawk 6525, Qatar 1173.
Qatari 1173, read back correctly. Ground will be on 121.6.
Clear to Heathrow via the line 39 to the departure, then as 5. Runway 33 right, initial climb 6,000, departure on 119.75, squawk 5447.
Adventure 556, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6 when ready.
Contact ground on 121.6. Thank you. Have a nice day. Saudi 552.
Saudi 1 Alpha, read back correct. Ground is on 121.6, safe flight, sir.
Saudi 104, climb 6,000, Departure on 119.75, Cock 4424.
Saudi 1164, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6.
Contact ground on 121.6. Saudi 164.
Clearance, Saudi 246, would like to pick up IFR to Doha.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Marathon, 816, requesting IFR to Dubai.
Clearance on request. Your number 1.
IDIS information for King Khaled. Wind 360 at 6, Tab OK, temperature 37, dew point -9er, QNH 1008. Runways 33 right and 33 left in use. And we have information hotel.
Departure runway 33 right, initial climb to 5000, departure on 119.75, stroke 4423, Emirates 1818.
Saudi on Alpha, request IFR clearance to Dubai Airport. Saudi on Alpha, request IFR clearance.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Again, Saudi 1229 up.
Clearance Saudi on Alpha, request IFR clearance to Harar Airport.
Clear delivery, good morning, Saudi 107 with information of Bravo gate.
Captain, we're currently 9 minutes behind schedule. Could you clarify the reason for the delay?
The IFR clearance to Heathrow International Airport.
On that clearance. Stand by.
Current delivery, Saudi 121. Airborne 6 Eco, ready to copy IFR clearance to Heathrow International Airport for the formation of traffic.
I have the clearance in just a second.
Good clearance, Assalamu alaikum from Ghaffari 144, requesting IFR clearance to Doha with information Papa on board. Khalid, clearance, Assalamu alaikum from Ghaffari 144, requesting IFR clearance to Doha with information Papa on board.
Clearance on request. Your number 1.
Here to Doha via Orni 1 Delta departure, then Asfail runway 33 right, initial climb to 6,000 feet, departure on 119.75, 75 squawk 4471, Qatari 14.
King Khaled, clearance, November 8 Papa Sierra. Good afternoon. I would like to pick up my IFR clearance to Bahrain, please. It's Bahrain on the Ornit 1 Delta departure. Initial climb is to 6,000. We'll contact departure on 119.75, 852 Papa Sierra.
AG655. It's information Bravo, first aircraft clearance to Cairo.
Stand by. Your number 1.
Yes, 554, we need runway 15 left if possible. Ground Guinea, ETS 554, clearance to Abu Dhabi is south, information Quebec.
Clearance on request. Stand by. Stand by. Your number 1.
Abu Dhabi Hotel 2 Bravo departure, departing runway 33 right, initial climb 6,000 feet, departure frequency 119.75, squawk 1475, ETS 554.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Canberra Alu 1 Juliet, departure, Dennis 5, departure runway 155, initial climb to 5,000, departure on 11.75, squawk 4674.
Saudi 3 Zulu, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.6.
Clearance, Saudi 3 Zulu, you're requesting IFR clearance to Bahrain.
Friday clearance, Saudi 510. Normal is down 205. We're at 772 with information the hotel requesting IFR clearance to Kuwait. Cleared to Kuwait by the Orly 1 Delta departure, then as filed. Runway 33 right, initial climb to 6,000. Departure on 119.75, squawk 6641, Saudi 510.
KNE317 requesting IFR clearance as filed.
One request push and stop.
Egypt Air 861, say again please.
There is one request push and stop. There is one request taxi to runway 33 right.
By the 21 Delta departure, Dennis Files, runway 33 right, initial climb 6,000, departure on 119.75, squawk 6426, Emirates 816.
Emirates 816, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6 when ready.
Contact ground on 121.6 when ready for Emirates 816.
Departure for Quincy 184, CM.
Captain, we're now 14 minutes past our scheduled departure. Could you provide an update for the passengers, please?
Saudi 113, Airport 6 with information echo. We are ready to be IFR clearance to Heathrow International Airport. Clear to Heathrow International Airport via Aqua 1 Bravo as filed and then initially climb 1,000 feet. Departure frequency 119.75. Depart 5462 Saudi 113. Assalamu alaikum from Saudi 144 requesting IFR clearance to Dammam with information November board.
Yeah, clearance. A very good morning, Emirates 816. Boeing 777 at gate 305. IFR clearance. As filed, please. By the 2T1 Delta departure. Then as far as shall climb 6,000. Departure will be on 119.75, squawk 4243, and we can expect runway 33 right, Emirates 816.
Emirates 816, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.6.
Beaver will contact ground on 121.6, Emirates 816.
Red Alerts, hello, Walker 419er, stand 401, information Delta, request IFR clearance to Hamad. Okay, clear Hamad as filed, Ekpin 1 Delta departure of runway 33 right, initial climb 6,000, departure frequency 119.75, squawk 4421, Walker 419er.
King Khalid clearance, Saudi 740 requesting IFR clearance to Mumbai with information Lima.
Their destination to Dammam via Orly 2 Foxtrot departure, there is 5 departure runway 3 right, initial climb to 4,000 feet, departure on 119.75, squawk 6124, Saudi 1150.
Saudi 1150, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6.
Very good morning, Saudi 112 with information X-ray, 2 parking 108 ready Korea for clearance to Jeddah City.
Good afternoon, Deep 6.
King Khaled ground, North Express 317, requesting pushback and start.
North Express 317, push and start approved. Face southeast.
Well, Captain. It seems we're still waiting for the magic to happen. The passengers are starting to wonder if we're just here for a scenic tour of the jet bridge.
Riyadh, ground Seabird 123, request clearance IFR flight to Dubai asphalt, Seabird 123.
Push and start approved, facing southeast. North Express 317.
Ground to flight deck, preparing to push. Ground to flight deck, bypass pin inserted, stand by for pushback.
Clear for the IFR flight to Dubai. Runway in use is the 33 right, departure is a total 1 Delta departure, initial flight level 6,000 feet, and the squawk is 2467, Seabird 123. Request startup and pushback, Seabird 123.
North Express 317 negative, CPDLC is not available at this airport.
Captain, the passengers are still waiting for a little action here. It seems like the jet bridge is the only thing moving at the moment.
Holding short. At runway
Ground to flight deck, stuck connected.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your patience as we work to get underway.
Saudi 1164, holding short. At runway 33 right.
Thank you for your understanding.
Saudi 1164, contact tower on 118.6 for departure.
Again, Philippine 655.
Philippine 655, pushback and engine start
Still 20
approved.
minutes
Face
past
southeast.
I'm impressed with your mastery of stationary flight, Captain. Need assistance, or should we just keep pretending we're moving?
Item 856, push and start approved. Face northeast.
Side by 856, correction, we're requesting taxi, we've got Tango on board. Runway 33 right by
Ground
Lima
to flight
4
deck, release
Sierra
parking brakes, please.
and Golf, Sky by 856.
Ground requesting pushback. Saudi 1024. Saudi 1024, push and start approved. Face southeast. Push and start approved. Saudi 1024, face south.
Object contact now on 118.6 with 623. Thanks and bye-bye.
Understood, Captain. Get boarding started.
King Khaled ground, ready for pushback. Saudi 105.
Saudi 105, King Khaled ground, push and start approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and start up the proper face southeast, Saudi 105.
Ground to flight deck, please set parking brakes.
Face south east, Saudi 105.
Riyadh ground, Seabird 123 heavy, request clearance for a IFR flight to Baku and South. Information Victor on board, Seabird 123. Cleared for the IFR flight to Baku, runway in use is the 33 right. Initial flight level of 6,000 feet. Departure is an Orlo 1 left departure. Squawk is 5552, Seabird 123.
The car the ground, 3105, ready for pushback. Pushback in the startup is Prophet, southeast, Saudi 105.
Saudi 1057, contact tower on 118.6. Safe flight.
King Khaled ground, NAS Express 317, we're ready to taxi.
NAS Express 317, taxi to holding point runway 33 right, V Echo Tango Golf.
Holding point runway 33 right via Echo Tango Golf. NAS Express 317.
Saudi 105, contact tower on 118.6. Take care.
Contact tower 118.6. مع السلامة. Thank you your service.
Ground at 122, taxi to the ramp.
Adial 22, taxi to parking the Alpha 5 Alpha Quebec.
Alpha 5 Alpha Quebec, Adial 22.
Ground, Saudi on Alpha, request pushback and stopping here.
Saudi 1 Alpha pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast. Etihad 560, contact tower on 118.6. Safe flight.
8.6, Etihad 562.
Tower on 118.6, Saudi 1150.
Saudi 1150, say again.
Contacting the tower on 118.6, Saudi 1150.
Saudi 1847, contact tower on 118.6.
Going to tower, Saudi 1847, thanks.
NAS Express 123, ready to taxi.
NAS Express 123, taxi to holding point runway 33 right via Foxtrot Victor Golf.
Taxi to holding point runway 33 right via Foxtrot Victor Golf, NAS Express 123.
Emirates 816 volunteer, Maraba, requesting push and start.
Emirates 816, push and start approved. Face southeast.
Cairo 861, information Bravo, request IFR clearing to Medina.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Reality ground, Saudi 107. Did you copy what I said? Reality ground, Saudi 107. April 6, gate 504. Request push and start.
Saudi 107, push and start approved. Face northwest. NAS Express 317, follow the 320 Neo ahead.
Riyadh ground, Flynas 123, request clearance IFR flight to Dubai S-bound Flynas 123. Cleared for the IFR flight to Dubai. The runway in use is the 33 right. Departure is a total 1 Delta departure. Additional flight level is 6,000 feet and the squawk is 7255 Feedback 123.
VBV 123, contact tower on 118.6.
Victor Lima, ready for taxi.
Hotel Zulu Golf Victor Lima. Taxi to holding point runway 33 left via Hotel 2. Hotel 1. Hold short of runway 33 right.
Taxi to holding point runway 33 left via Hotel 2, Hotel 1. Hold short of runway 33 right, Hotel Zulu Golf Victor Lima.
NAS Express 317, contact tower on 118.6.
Contacting tower on 118.6. NAS Express 317. King Khaled Tower, NAS Express 317. Good evening. Holding short 33 right. Ready for departure.
North Express 317, King Khaled Tower, runway 33 right, hold short, your number 3 behind the 320 Neo. Saudi 1391, contact departure.
Contact Saudi 1391.
Adil 134, wind 360 at 6, runway 33 left, clear to land.
33 left, clear to land, Adil 134.
Nas Express 20, exit runway when able. Contact departure.
Departure 0222.
Saudi 861, contact ground on 121.6. Contact departure.
Contact departure,
Saudi 105 in contact departure.
contact departure, Salama.
North Express 276, contact ground on 121.6.
121.6 for ground, North Express 276. Contact departure.
Contact departure is ja 560, bye-bye.
Contact departure.
Contact departure, مع السلامة. Contact departure, مع السلامة.
Saudi 1470, winds 360 at 6, runway 33 right, cleared to land. Welcome to King Khaled.
Right, clear to land, Saudi 1470.
Saudi 552, contact departure.
Contact departure, Saudi 552. Saudi 1 Alpha, we are ready for departure.
Saudi 1470, exit runway when able.
Clearance for takeoff on runway 33 right. Can you release the pushback thrust?
Saudi 1024, say again please.
Can you release the pushback thrust? Saudi 134.
We are on right base for runway 15 right at 980. Clear to land runway 15 right, November 980.
Qatari 1173, contact departure. Tata Express 34, contact ground on 121.6.
Ground on 121.6, Nav Express 34.
South Deer 1847, holding short of 33 right, ready for departure.
Saudi 1847, wind 360 at 6, runway 33 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared takeoff 33 right, Saudi 1847.
Saudi 134, contact ground on 121.6.
Tower, Lufthansa 622, ILS 33 right.
Lufthansa 622 heavy, King Khaled Tower, roger.
Roger, but activity, clear to land, runway 33 right, Lufthansa 622 heavy.
Saudi 1057, contact departure.
كنت ديبارتشر سعودي 1057 مع السلامة.
Nav Express 349er holding short 33 right, ready for departure. Nav Express 349er, runway 33 right, line up and wait. Traffic departing, runway 33 right.
Saudi 1470, exit runway when able.
Saudi 1847, contact departure, safe travels. Air France 685, contact departure.
Departure 119, distance 757, also Fed 5.
Qatari 1165, contact departure.
Contact departure, Qatari 1165.
Adial 236, winds 360 at 6, runway 33 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land 33 left, Adil 236.
Saudi 861, contact ground on 121.6. North Express 317, runway 33 right, line up and wait.
Runway 33 right, line up and wait. North Express 317.
North Express 317, runway 33 right, winds 360 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 33 right, cleared for takeoff. North Express 317.
Contact departure.
Approaching runway 33 right.
Saudi 139er, one contact departure.
On runway 33 right remaining. 13,400 feet.
hold 230, maintain present heading, direct Romeo Kilo 802 when able, then as filed. NAS Express 317.
So the 123 Alpha Zulu with you, flight level 4000, climbing flight level 5000.
Saudi 123 Alpha Zulu, Riyadh final departure, radar contact, climb via the SID to flight level 130.
Head to flight level 130 Saudi feet.
So the 3 Zulu contact Riyadh control on 124.1.
Riyadh final approach, NAS Express 341 3000.
NAS Express 34, Riyadh final approach identified. Expect the ILS runway 33 right approach. Saudia 418, turn right heading 355, descend to 6000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 33 left approach.
255 down to 6000 till established. Cleared ILS runway 33 left approach, Saudi 418.
Departure, Speedbird 258 heavy, testing 3500.
Speedbird 258 heavy, Riyadh final departure, radar contact, climb via the SID to 9000.
Climb via the SID to 9000, Speedbird 258 heavy.
Request lower speed to 0227. Negative, request a lower speed, approach speed to 0227.
Jazeera 227, speed 227 approved. Adil 209er contact Riyadh control on 126.0. Saudi 418, turn left heading 295, descend to 5500 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 3 right approach.
295, descending 5500 till established. Cleared ILS runway 33 right approach, Saudi 418.
On to 126.0, Adil 209er, good day.
Flight level 230.
Proceeding flight level 230 Saudi 20.
Speedbird 259er contact King Khaled Tower on 118.6.
Yes, final departure, Air Frontier 209, 4000, climbing 10,000.
Air Frontier 209, Riyadh final departure identified, climb to 10,000.
Saudi 123 Alpha Zulu with you, flight level 3500, climb flight level 6.
Riyadh final departure, NAS Express 154,000, climbing 10,000.
Process Saudi 123 Alpha Zulu with you, flight level 4,000, climb flight level 6,000.
NASA's Express 317, direct aim Baglum, Ankara, approved, proceed. NAS Express 15 contact Riyadh control on 126.0. Saudi 105 contact Riyadh control on 126.0.
Contact Riyadh control on 126.0 مع السلامة.
Egypt Air 4727 contact Riyadh control on 126.0.
Over to Riyadh control on 126.0, Egypt Air 4727.
Good morning, ETS 560, passing 4,000 for 6,000.
Etihad 560, Riyadh final departure, radar contact, climb via the SID to flight level 230.
Right, to flight level 230, Etihad 560.
Etihad 560, contact Riyadh control on 124.1.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign.
Emirates 1589er, turn left heading 190.
Please remember to keep your belongings secure. Take care, we're not busy on
Saudi
this.
Alpha Zulu with you on flight level 4000, flight level.
Saudi 1084, 9 miles from Sodot, turn left heading 295, descend to flight level 150 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS, runway 33 left approach.
Left to 295, down to flight level 150 till established. Cleared ILS, runway 33 left approach. Saudi 1084.
Saudi 1483, contact Riyadh control on 126.0.
Over to Riyadh Control, Saudi 1483. So long.
Saudi 1388, fly heading 145, vectors ILS, runway 33 right approach.
Saudi 1388.
Heading 010, Emirates 980.
Emirates 9802, turn left heading 010.
Turn left heading 010, Emirates 9802.
To Bahrain, flying radar vectors Marwa, then a 5+5, departure runway 155, initial climb on 25,000, contacting departure at 11.75, squawk 564.
Saudi 3 Zulu, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.6.
Saudi 3 Zulu with you, 5,000, and proceeding on.
Lufthansa 622, contact King Khaled Tower on 118.6.
Lufthansa 622.
Saudi 1388, turn left heading 055, base leg.
Left to 055, Saudi 1388.
Saudi 3 Zulu, contact Riyadh control on 124.1.
Saudi 3 Zulu with you, flight level 4000, climbing flight level 5000.
Air Frontier 76, 10 miles from Kirab, turn left heading 295, descend to 5,500 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS, runway 33 right approach.
Left to 295, down to 5,500 till established. Cleared ILS, runway 33 right approach. Air Frontier 76.
Flight level 160 Saudi. With you, flight level 380, climbing 5,000.
NAS Express 329er, contact Riyadh control on 126.0.
126.0 for NAS Express 329er.
Saudi 1388, contact King Khaled Tower 118.6.
Tower on 118.6, Saudi 1388.
Air France 685, contact Riyadh control on 124.1.
Riyadh control on 124.1. Air France 685. Departure is Saudi Alpha 3 Alpha Zulu with you. Flight level 5,000, final flight level 1.
Riyadh final approach, Sri Lankan 265, flight level 160. Sri Lankan 265, Riyadh final approach identified. Expect the ILS runway 33 left approach.
Saudi Alpha 3 Alpha Zulu with you, flight level 4,000, climbing flight level 5,000.
Saudi 123 Alpha Zulu, Riyadh final departure, radar contact. Climb via the SIT to flight level 130. NAS Express 317, contact Riyadh control on 126.0.
Contacting Riyadh control on 126.0. NAS Express 317. Riyadh control, NAS Express 317. Good evening. Climbing through flight level 190 for flight level 230 on AM bag 2 Delta.
1847, moderate chop here at flight level 170, might ask for higher.
Flight level 310, Nav Express 317.
Saudia 1847 at flight level 170.
Saudia 1847, good evening.
Rear control, this is Emirates 816, requesting a direct to Resal, Romeo Echo Sierra Alpha Lima, Emirates 816.
Emirates 816, climb flight level 370.
Direct to Resal approved, and continuous files. We have flight follow, and the intention is to continue on to Lima, Romeo Alpha Papa Mama, 9 Connection Alpha.
ريم كنترول السلام عليكم سعودية 105 flight level 180.
Saudia 1847, descend to flight level 140 at your discretion.
Descending flight level 140, Saudia 1847.
Contact ريم كنترول 126.0 مع السلامة. ريم كنترول السلام عليكم سعودية 103 flight level 170 climbing 210. Climb 210 Saudia 103.
Saudia 103, climb flight level 300.
Air Frontier 147, climbing flight level 200.
Air Frontier 147, roger.
Yes, control Qatari 78 X-ray, flight level 410, inbound Resal.
Qatari 78 X-ray, Riyadh control identified. Good evening. Qatari 78 X-ray, contact Jeddah control on 133.1.
133.1, Qatari 78 X-ray.
Control Saudia 552, flight level 135, climbing to 573.0.
Saudia 552, Riyadh control identified. Good evening.
Hi, Saudia 552. Say again, Saudia 552.
Etihad 559, descend flight level 170.
On a flight level 210 for flight level 170, Etihad 559.
Good evening, Saudia 246 with you.
Hotel Zulu 246, Riyadh control identified. Good evening. Saudia 1847, climb flight level 240.
Flight level 240, Saudia 1847.
Saudia 760, contact Jeddah control on 132.9er.
Again, Saudia 760. Say again, Saudia 760. That's the control frequency 132.9 of Saudia 760.
Gulf Air 174, when ready, descend to flight level 270.
Down to flight level 270, Gulf Air 174.
Jeddah Control, NOS Express 317. Good evening. Flight level 230 for flight level 370 on AM bag 2 Delta.
NOS Express 317, Jeddah control identified. Good evening.
Evening, Jeddah control. Walker 7927, heavy with you at flight level 250.
7927 Jeddah control identified. Good evening.
Express 739 at flight level 310.
Express 739, descend to flight level 270.
Flight level 270, NAS Express 739.
Saudi 1125, descend to flight level 290, pilot's discretion.
Flight level 290, Saudi 1125.
Saudi 856, Jeddah control identified. Good evening. Qatar 124, Jeddah control identified. Good evening.
Saudi 1537, flight level 190.
Saudi 1537, good evening.
Jeddah control, Edelweiss 66 heavy, flight level 370.
Edelweiss 66, Jeddah control identified. Ahlan wa sahlan.
Saudi 861 and flight level 380, checking in.
Saudi AQ61, Jeddah control identified. Good evening. Saudi 1537, climb flight level 200.
Up to flight level 200, Saudi 1537.
Emirates 188, contact Jeddah control on 132.9er.
Jeddah control, Lufthansa 1999 Kilo, good evening, with your flight level 360.
Lufthansa 199er Kilo, Jeddah control identified. Good evening.
We out of control, NAS Express 2916, how do you read us?
NAS Express 2916, loud and clear.
Control, Saudi 1049, flight level 250.
Saudi 1049, good evening. Saudia 1847, climb to flight level 240.
Flight level 240, Saudia 1847.
Saudia 1847, descend flight level 170.
Flight level 170, Saudia 1847.
Factory 1365, climbing flight level 320.
Qatari 1365, Jeddah control, identified. Express 329, continue climb to flight level 240.
Leaving flight level 220 for flight level 240, NAS Express 329.
Bangladesh 336, descend to flight level 320.
Flight level 320, Bangladesh 336.
Express 329, climb to flight level 280.
Climbing to flight level 280, NAS Express 329.
Jeddah Control, Saudia 892 at flight level 380.
Saudia 892 identified.
Jeddah Control, Qatari 8 Romeo, descending flight level 320 for flight level 280.
Qatari 8 Romeo, Jeddah Control identified. Air Canada 785, contact Jeddah Control on 132.9er.
29er, Air Canada 785, good day.
Control, Qatari 90 Victor, flight level 380.
Identified. Good evening.
I don't care what you're thinking as you turn to me, 'cause what I have in my two hands is enough to set me free. I can fight the feeling to resist it over time, but when it's just too much to take, you sneak up from behind. Is it me you say you're looking for? Let me show you who I am and what I'm here for. Here for. Hey! Trying to reach inside of me, trying to drain my energy. Let me show you just what I'm made of. Simple curiosity.
Jeddah Control, Qatari 1164, flight level 190.
Let me show you just what I'm made of.
Qatari 1365, best speed please, try 4250 if you can. Speed 250, Qatari 1365.
One by one they all become a number as they fall. In the face of reason, I can't take no more. One by one they all become a black mark on the floor. Is it me? You say you're looking for? Let me show you who
Saudia 1927, how's the ride at flight level 270?
We've got light chop up here, nothing too bad. Saudia 1927.
Let me show you just what I'm made of. Simple curiosity, trying to take a bite of me. Let me show you just what I'm made of now. You can't take another lifelong try. You can't take another try.
Saudia 1847, climb to flight level 240, report level.
At a flight level 210 for flight level 240, Saudia 1847.
317. Good evening, climbing through flight level 350 for flight level 370.
NAS Express 317, Jeddah Control identified. Good evening. Qatari 8 Romeo, descend flight level 230.
Leaving flight level 260 for flight level 230, Qatari 8 Romeo.
Jeddah Control, Qatari 78 X-ray, flight level 410, inbound Aston.
Qatari 78 X-ray, Jeddah Control identified. Good evening.
Please ready 1 Romeo into Hamad. 1 ready, descend flight level 330, Qatari 78 Romeo.
Requesting 6 tours to that airport right now, please. Deal 120. Say one more time, please, for a deal 120.
At deal 120, cleared direct OERK, descend altitude 7,000 feet. QNH29.80.
Clear to OERK at deal 120. Descend 7,000.
Jeddah Control, Philippine 654 Heavy would like to start top of the...
Philippine 654, contact Jeddah Control on 133.1. Qatari 1365, continue descent to flight level 300.
Down to flight level 300, Qatari 1365. Qatari 1365, climbing flight level 360.
Qatari 1365, Roger. Emirates 188, contact Jeddah Control on 134.5.
Over to Jeddah Control 134.5, Emirates 188.
Descending to flight level 200, Qatari 8 Romeo.
Qatari 8 Romeo, descend flight level 200.
Dear guests, thank you for your patience during our slight delay. We are now at cruising altitude and the cabin crew will begin the snack and beverage service shortly. Today we have some delightful options from our menu, including our popular chicken sandwich and refreshing fruit juices. After the service, selected items from the Flynas shop will be available for your enjoyment. Sit back, relax, and thank you for flying with us.
Jeddah Control, Bangladesh 335, flight level 370.
Bangladesh 335, Roger. 295, descend to flight level 290, pilot's discretion.
Descending flight level 290, Qatari 1365.
Qatari 1365, continue climb to flight level 400.
Up to flight level 400, Qatari 1365.
Qatari 8 Romeo, descend to flight level 140.
Down to flight level 140, Qatari 8 Romeo.
I cannot land in the airport. I have to land in the desert. Adil 120. What do you think about the desert, Adil 120?
Adil 120, say again please.
Never mind. Thank you and see you next flight.
Hello. So can you confirm the landing on the way and update?
Proximus 15 Romeo Jeddah control identified. Good evening.
Okay, confirm landing on the way and update.
Would you like anything to drink or a small snack while we cruise?
Express 317. Good evening with you, flight level 370.
Nav Express 317, Jeddah control identified. Masa al Khair.
Flynas Express 317. Good evening at flight level 370.
NAS Express 317, Jeddah control identified. Good evening.
128.25, runway 6000.
Muscat Control, Aerodyne 127 at flight level 360.
Aerodyne 127, roger.
Ifly 81, contact UAE Center radar on 118.925.
118.925, reply 81.
Muscat Control, Nav Express 317. Good evening at flight level 370.
Nav Express 317, Muscat Control identified, good evening.
Muscat Control, Etihad 477, flight level 170, descending flight level 150.
Identified.
Gulf Air 282 at flight level 320.
Gulf Air 282 identified, good evening. Air 284, climb to flight level 360.
Climbing flight level 360, Gulf Air 284.
Muscat Control, I fly 16 Victor, climbing flight level 310 for flight level 320.
Qatari 839, flight level 330.
Qatari Qatari 839, Muscat control identified.
Lima, level 50 direct to Sudli.
Emirates 60 Lima, Muscat control identified. Good evening. Qatari 839, contact UAE Central Radar on 128.25. Have a good evening.
128.25, Qatari 839.
Control, Emirates 7 Yankee, out of flight level 350 for flight level 280.
Found the meaning that you
Emirates 7 Yankee, contact you at A Center, radar on 128.25.
Switching to 128.25, Emirates 7 Yankee.
Etihad 332, traffic 1 o'clock, 15 miles, a turboprop crossing right to left at flight level 380.
Looking for the traffic, Etihad 332.
Express India 179, contact UAE Center, radar on 118.925.
Over to UAE Center, radar on 118.925, Express India 179.
Emirates 538, maintain 260 or greater.
260, Emirates 538. Sri Lanka 226, out of flight level 190 for flight level 200.
226, Roger. Emirates 7 Yankee, contact UAE Center, radar on 118.925 so long.
Switching to 118.925, Emirates 7 Yankee.
Sri Lankan 226 in the climb flight level 240.
Climbing to flight level 240, Sri Lankan 226.
Romeo at flight level 380.
Romeo, good evening. KNE317, contact UAE Center radar on 118.925, so long.
118.925, Qatari 957.
NAS Express 317, contact Muscat Control on 135.6.
Contacting Muscat Control on 135.6. NAS Express 317. Muscat Control, NAS Express 317. Good evening, maintaining flight level 370.
NAS Express 317, Muscat Control identified. Good evening. Emirates 603, descend flight level 230.
Leaving flight level 300 for flight level 230, Emirates 603.
Qatari 841, contact your OERK Center, radar on 128.25. Have a good evening.
128.25, have a good evening, Qatari 841.
Aerodyne 133, descend flight level 300, pilot's discretion.
Flight level 300, Aerodyne 133.
iFly 16 Victor, contact UAE Center for radar on 118.925, so long.
118.925, eFly 16 Victor.
Sri Lankan 226, climb flight level 320.
Flight level 320, Sri Lankan 226.